Hello everybody! It's so nice to see you again. Welcome back to our Happy Hollow virtual meet and greets. If you have not seen one of our videos before, my name is Kendra. I'm a zoo educator here at Happy Hollow Park and Zoo, and we're excited to share more of our educational animal ambassadors here with you today. So, always wearing our masks and washing hands before and after our meet and greets to make sure that we are being safe and following all procedures for taking care of each other and keeping our germs to ourselves. So today's animal is a really cool, unique one who has a lot of really amazing adaptations. So might give you a little bit of a hint as to what animal we are seeing based on these. So the good news is this animal is very sweet and gentle and very calm in demeanor. There we go, that's where I was going with that. But this animal does have some adaptations that make these very important for me to be safe. So I'm gonna bring her right up, and I actually have her already set up, ready to say hello. So bring her into view. All right, so this is Munda, and she is our prehensile tailed skink. So this species of skink lives in the Solomon Islands, which is northeast-ish of Australia, kind of near Indonesia. And so it's a small clustering of islands, and that is where she is found. Sorry, we got some wind going on today. There we go. All right, now Munda clearly likes it, so that's good. Munda here is female, and she is about 23 years old. Now, her type of skink is expected to live between 15 to 20 years. So she has actually exceeded her expected lifespan, which is pretty incredible to think about. It just shows how amazing of care that she's receiving here at Happy Hollow, and of course the type of diet she's given and the enrichment she's given, so we make sure that she has the best possible quality of life that we can give her. And that's how she's able to live for so long and do so well. Now, I was mentioning before about some of her adaptations that make her really cool and unique. She is a prehensile tailed skink. So what that means is her tail here is able to grab and grasp, kind of like our hands grabbing and grasping. So she's not really doing it right now because she's nice and relaxed. She doesn't feel like she needs that extra grip, but she is going to use that tail when she needs to grab and hold on to branches in the trees that she climbs. And then the other way she helps support herself in the trees is with her feet. She actually has these very sharp little claws on the ends of her feet. And that's of course why I wear the gloves when I'm going to handle her, because those little claws would be really ouchy on our skin. She is in fact an herbivore though. I don't have to worry about her teeth. She does have some small teeth in her mouth, but she is a plant eater. So she likes fruits and greens. So in the wild she'd eat leaves from the trees she's living in and flowers. Here at the zoo we feed her a mix of fruits and vegetables, and sometimes she does get flowers here as well. So I'm going to pick her up for a sec so we can get a closer look at some of those features. So just going to gently scoop her up. Now with prehensile tailed skinks, it's always nice for them. They like to be at the highest point of anything that they are on. So I'm going to try to keep my hand nice and high up so that she feels comfortable. All right, there we go. That's good. I'll move that out of the way so we can show you a nice close view. All right, there we go. Now we can really see those feet and those sharp little claws on those feet. See how they're gripping onto my glove there? There we go. And then of course that tail, right now she's still feeling pretty relaxed, so she doesn't feel like she needs to wrap it around my arm here. But if she wanted that extra support, she could wrap it around. She can even hold her whole body weight with that tail. So I've seen her in her enclosure and she's just like dangling from her tail, lowering herself down. It's pretty crazy to see. She has a really big jaw, which is sometimes confusing for people. They think that because she has such a big jaw that she would potentially be an omnivore or carnivore, but she is an herbivore, and she chews on those leaves and fruits and things. That's also where she gets majority of her water. She's not going to want to climb down out of the trees to get water from sources on the ground, so she'll get her water from the food that she eats. She is what we call nocturnal, so she's going to be awake and active at night looking for food. So she's going to use that really big nose, she's checking you out, to forage for food. So her sense of smell is how she's going to find her food more than her eyesight, because if it's dark, she's not going to use her eyes as well. And then she wants to make sure that she is well camouflaged, because if she is awake at night and resting during the day, she doesn't want to be threatened by anything that could hurt her during the day. So something like a harpy eagle could be a threat to her. So she wants to blend in. So that coloration right there, that gorgeous green shading, helps her camouflage into the canopy of the trees. I have a little example of that right here. So they blend in really, really well. And of course, any animal with a pattern is going to be better camouflaged than an animal with a solid color, because it mimics the shadow and light around them from sun filtering through the leaves. Now, one last cool thing about this animal, this skink, is she is among the reptiles that kind of break the rules around reproduction. So we think of reptiles as laying eggs, but she in fact is what we call ovoviviparous. That's a big fancy word for giving live birth. So skinks give live birth. Their young are in these sort of egg sac membrane sort of casings when they're born. So that is something kind of unique about skinks. And they actually live in family groups. They live in kind of big communities together. So they'll raise their young until they're old enough to care for themselves. They're not a solitary creature. They spend time with each other. All right, so give us one last really good look at her. See if my camera will focus on her face, because it's pretty cool. Get one good look at those feet. I think her feet are so fascinating. It's really cool. Oh, that's a good view of her little claws. Nice. All right, friends. It was so great to share Munda with you all. I hope you are staying safe and healthy, and we hope to see you next time real soon.